And I just said, look, babe, you don't see me out here with a Born to Lose tattoo on my chest knocking over liquor stores. I'm doing this in a way that I believe I can be successful. I'm working with just a few people. But again, as I said before, that was my belief at the time. Anytime you can get stitched up, anything can happen, But I'm fortunate to have left the game and left that 15 years ago without ever having to snitch, without ever having to go to prison, without ever making a significant amount of money like I did and getting on drugs, living a moderate life, which sounds boring, but yeah, I feel like I did it to the best of my ability and was able to parlay it into a legitimate success, which was something I'm grateful for, because a lot of people, hundreds of thousands, like you said, you wouldn't think about cultivating. Hundreds of thousands have tried. Tens of thousands have been successful. Thousands have made it to trying to get into state licensed dispensaries. Hundreds have actually been able to stay in the industry over the years, of people like myself that have come in the industry over the years, because they all got washed out and bought out or kicked out. You know what I'm saying? I could think of 10 to 20 people in the industry that I know to this day on a national level, and people like Burner with cookies that have turned their industry into, and their love and their passion into a $1 billion brand.
Someone was just telling me about that brand on the show recently.
Yeah, he was very careful at cultivating that brand and turned down a lot of money for it, but was smart enough to do a partnership deal and keep his manufacturing and bring his partner in for manufacturing, which was a really smart deal. But with that being said, very few have been able to parlay that, like myself, into breaking 8 figures. Like myself, I've done over $10 million in legal business. And I'm talking of my own products that I created for children and for people with neurological disorders and people for end-of-life causes and people with neuropathic issues and pain. Like that's all of that knowledge that I'm grateful for put me in position to do this. And I wouldn't have had I not followed my passion for the plant and really like researching the plant and understanding the plant physiology and how that translates on a physiological level.